Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless spoilers for next week have Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, taunting Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil about her new job. Plus, Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, has a plan to reunite his parents. Check out what's ahead for next week, Sep 16/20th on Y&R. Y&R Spoilers show there's trouble brewing at Crimson Lights. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, brings his new hire, Phyllis Summers, to go for coffee before going to the office. This comes after Victor Newman, Eric Braden, gave Billy a verbal smackdown on Friday's episode. Phyllis sees the opportunity to pitch herself for a job at Abbott Chancellor, highlighting her tech skills and offering to rehire Daniel Ramalotti, who Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, fired for personal reasons. Now, Phyllis gets in Lily's face and is smug. Although Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, warned Phyllis against working for Billy, she didn't listen. Nick hinted that Billy may not be at Abbott Chancellor much longer, but wouldn't say more than that on Young and the Restless. But it seems Billy went ahead and hired her anyway. When Phyllis and Billy run into Lily at the coffee shop, Phyllis announces her new position as COO, much to Lily's sarcastic disbelief. Will Lily tattle to Victor or Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, about Billy's questionable decision? Meanwhile, the aftermath of the Baltimore cheating scandal has left two couples in shambles on Young and the Restless. Spoilers remind that Billy couldn't forgive Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, for sleeping with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, but he kindly took the blame when explaining the situation to Connor Newman. Adam, on the other hand, is single after Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, dumped him. In a heartfelt conversation, Connor tells Adam that he and Sally were great together, but what he had with Chelsea was something more. Chelsea overhears this, looking pensive. Could a Chatham reunion be on the horizon? Some fans are all for it, while others are rooting for Adam and Sally. Speaking of Sally, fall preview spoilers hint at a growing connection between her and Billy. Is a partner swap in the works? We have some major developments involving Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and her imaginary tormentor, Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby. Plus, we've got the inside info on Sharon Case's special anniversary episode. It's going to be a departure from the usual format. Over at Crimson Light's patio, Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon chats with her hallucinatory pal Cameron. He's clearly suggesting something disturbing as a way for Sharon to get revenge for Cassie Newman's death. He likely thinks she should target Daniel, Michael Graziadei, Lucy, Lily Brooks O'Brien, or Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom. And Phyllis may be in the payback proposition as well. Sharon is horrified, but Cameron reminds her that these dark ideas are coming from her own mind. There's been some confusion about whether Sharon is actually taking her medication. Mariah Copeland, Karen Grimes, told Nick and Faith Newman that she thinks Sharon is, but the scenes didn't show her finding the prescription bottles. Is this a continuity issue or a clue that Sharon might be flushing her pills? As Sharon's mental health crisis worsens, false spoilers suggest that both Phyllis and Sharon are in danger. Phyllis may have to go to great lengths to protect her family, but help for Sharon could be on the way soon. In just a couple of weeks, Young and the Restless spoilers indicate we'll see Sharon Case's 30th anniversary episode. Unlike Josh Morrow's recent milestone episode, which was mostly a flashback clip show, Sharon's special will be storyline-driven. Expect some flashbacks, but they'll tie into her current bipolar spiral arc and move the plot forward. We might see glimpses of Cameron's past torment or Sharon's previous mental health crisis. Will Connor succeed in reuniting his parents? Did Billy make a huge misstep by hiring Phyllis? And will Sharon give in to Cameron's twisted suggestions? Share your thoughts in the comments. Those are all the Y&R spoilers we have for now, but check back tomorrow for more daily updates. And don't miss Sharon Case's game-changing anniversary episode on Tuesday, September 24th. Be sure to check YouTube for our latest video spoilers. Get all your Young and the Restless daily spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt. And stay. Next week on The Young and the Restless, Genoa City is primed for another round of emotional fireworks as old rivalries spark anew and a young voice unexpectedly stirs up the past. Phyllis Summers is back in her mischievous element, setting her sights on Lily Winters, while Connor Newman, torn between his parents, inadvertently, or perhaps intentionally, sets the stage for an emotional Chatham implosion. Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, has never been one to back down from a challenge, especially when it involves putting someone in their place with a signature smirk. Next week, her sights zero in on Lily Winters, Crystal Colleal, and it's not just professional competition fueling her fire, it's personal. After running into Lily at the GTAC, Phyllis can't help but drop a few veiled barbs over drinks. She casually mentions how Daniel's creative spirit seems to flourish more when he's away from structured environments, like Chancellor Winters. It's a not-so-subtle jab at Lily's leadership style, suggesting that perhaps Daniel felt creatively stifled under her thumb. Lily, attempting to remain composed, brushes off the comment, but Phyllis is relentless. She leans in closer, lowering her voice just enough to make the moment intimate and menacing. You can't keep people like Daniel caged, Lily. You might be good with spreadsheets, but passion? That's not something you can manage in a boardroom. Lily, of course, doesn't let the comment go unanswered. She calmly counters with a dig at Phyllis's impulsive nature, alluding to the tech scam scandal and her tumultuous personal life. This war of words is far from over, and insiders hint that Phyllis might have more than just insults up her sleeve. She's digging around for dirt, and Lily's past might not be as clean as she hopes. Meanwhile, across town, Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, are doing their best to navigate co-parenting. Things have been relatively smooth lately, but all that changes when Connor, Judah Mackey, starts asking uncomfortable questions. At first, it's innocent. Connor, having heard his parents reminiscing about the old days, starts wondering why they ever broke up in the first place. His questions catch both Chelsea and Adam off guard. Adam tries to pivot with vague platitudes. Sometimes grown-ups realize they're better as friends, but Chelsea sees the glint in Connor's eyes. He's not just curious, he's yearning. Chelsea's heart aches, and Adam looks visibly shaken. The idea of rekindling things has long since been locked away in a not-happening box. At least, that's what they've told themselves. Connor's wishes begin to influence Adam more than he's willing to admit. Next week, he finds himself at Crimson Lights, lost in thought, watching Sharon with their daughter, Faith, and remembering a simpler time. When Chelsea shows up, their conversation quickly spirals into the past, fond memories, shared struggles, the little family they once were. Chelsea, however, senses the danger. She's grown too much, worked too hard to find emotional stability, and she doesn't want to backslide. She tells Adam, gently but firmly, that the past is where it belongs. The tension escalates when Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, walks in on a moment that looks far too cozy between the exes. He doesn't say anything, but his expression says it all. Chelsea later finds herself having to explain a lot more than she expected.